What's up, y'all? Tangem here. Today I'm going to be starting the series where I break down a lot of the Caribbean dance moves that I've been showing you all through some of the videos I've been posting on social media. Of course, I'm gonna start my day off with my coffee. Y'all already know my recipe, so I'm not gonna break it down again. However, I do have bad news. I broke my frother, so I don't get to be bougie today. Yay. There's been several requests on multiple platforms where people ask me if I'd be willing to break down some of these Caribbean moves. I have not forgotten y'all, and I'm doing this today. I'm also gonna be making myself something to eat. What's up, Gallus? Hi, baby. How you doing, baby? Here, come. You want your clothes up? You want to say hi? Here, you want to say hi? Say hello. Hello. Hmm? She's so cute, y'all. All right. What do you want, baby? What do you want? She wants all the attention, y'all. She's spoiled. I blame myself. Gala. Gala. All right, so the coffee is ready. There is no froth. Look at that. That just, I'll live with it. No? Yes, I'm disappointed as well, Gala. I'm disappointed as well. All right, so we've got the coffee. Toaster. Gala is still chasing me everywhere, y'all. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I just like regular waffles. I have one left, so oh well. Throw that in here. So I just put my waffle in the toaster. I'm mixing up my almond butter. Usually I like to put waffle, almond butter, cinnamon, and honey. That's kind of how I like to make my waffles. So yeah. All right, I think that's ready. All right, so let me kind of angle this so you can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, about about that much is about what I will typically do, maybe a little bit more. I just want to make sure every single one of the little waffle squares are filled with peanut butter. And then let me go get my other stuff. So I've got my cinnamon, honey, and yes, this is the vibe. Delicious. Y'all, this is so good. Also, none of the stuff I'm using has been sponsored. I'm just sharing with you the things I genuinely like to eat and drink. Almost done. Last bite, delicious. Now to put it down with a little coffee. I'm feeling the energy rushing through my veins. I think it is time for us to do some Caribbean moves. Y'all, I am so weird. I do not know why you deal with me, but thank you for being here. All right, so now that I've had some coffee and a snack, I'm gonna start getting into some of these movements. Before we get started, I'm gonna answer a couple of questions that you guys have asked me in the past. Number one, yes, I am originally from the Virgin Islands, which is the Caribbean. I am Caribbean American Hylian, And the Hylian is because I believe that my love of Legend of Zelda has made me kind of become culturally Hylian. I don't know, my opinion. You don't have to agree. But either way, so yes, I am a Caribbean, so I do have the culture to back this information that I'm sharing with you. Number two, some of the names I'm going to be sharing with you with some of these dances are different from island to island. I'm only sharing some of the names that either my family, people I grew up around would call it, or things that I would call it because it's what it reminded me of. I've had a lot of comments where people are just like, that's not what it's called. I'm like, yo, the Caribbean is vast. There's a lot of different islands and I'm just one person. So yes, yo, one of the greatest struggles of a content creator who wears glasses is trying to keep these lights out of your glasses. So you might see me kind of moving like this because I'm trying to not distract y'all with the fact that I'm trying to get rid of that. Also, before you do any physical activity, I'll always recommend to do a stretch. I do have a stretch that I break down in one of my other videos. I might make a video one day simply dedicated to stretching because I think that in order to stay flexible in your body and be able to do a lot of the dance moves that you do, stretching is a very vital component to that so you don't injure yourself. So I'm not going to be stretching on this video, but just remember, do a stretch, some sort of a warm-up, get your body, your blood flowing. So let me get into the first movement. The first thing I'm going to break down for you is the basic whine. It is kind of the staple of a lot of Caribbean movements. So here goes the basic whine. The very first thing when you are doing any Caribbean move is you want to have a strong base. So your thighs should be engaged. So right now I'm in a standing position and now I'm in a low position. And in this position, you are able to get more movement. So when you are here to do the basic whine, you want to kind of think of your pelvis. You're rotating it in a circle. And when you rotate it, you're kind of drawing a circle with your pelvis. So you're gonna go 1 circle, 2 circle, 3 circle, 4. And that is how I recommend to warm up to learn the whine movement. When you get more comfortable with it, you can start practicing doing it the other direction, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so that is basically the basic movement of a whine. So now that I've shown y'all the basic whine, I'm going to be breaking down this first dance movement right here. Baby, calm down, calm down. This is called the crossover whine. So let me start showing you how that looks like. So you start from, of course, your basic movement that I've shown you in the first part. And before you whine, I just want to show you what you want to do with your feet. So you're going to take like a crossover walk and you're going to just step out, step and out, step and out. So you're just kind of side to side walking. And with that movement, you're going to add in that whine that I taught you in the first part, which once again, it goes like rotate your waist. And as you take a step over, you're gonna rotate your waist with it so it will go. And for me, I also like to have my hands in a very neutral, relaxed position, like right here. So you're gonna go step and step, step and step, step and step, step and step. And a 1, then a 2, 3, and a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now that you're all masters of the crossover whine, we're gonna move on to this one. So this movement is called the low step. This one doesn't actually incorporate any whining. It is just a move that is a vibe. So just kind of like a lot of moves that you just kind of do on the dance floor, you just gotta feel this one out. But of course it will start in that position that I've told you a bit, which is nice and low, strong base. So let's go. You're gonna be right here. We're gonna groove. It's kind of a step, arm movement, groove. You just gotta feel this one. This one is just a vibe in the soul. Vibe in the soul. Vibe in the soul. A, 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 A. And that, my friends, is the low step. Moving on. So the next movement we're gonna be breaking down is this one right here. Look down, fall, look down, oh, So this one is a little bit different from the Whine. And this one, you are moving your waist like a snake. What, Gala? Come here. Come here, baby. Come say hi. You need a little attention? What? She's not having it. All right. Either way, I'm gonna try to continue this dance move, and here it is. So this one, you can start high or low, but most importantly, what you're gonna think is you're not going this way this time, you're gonna go side to side. You're gonna think one direction, the next direction, the next direction, the next, and then you're gonna come back up, 2, 3, 4. So it's like you're snaking your way up and down. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just as it's called, you are thinking like, you know how a snake might move if it's moving up or down. It's always gonna be really smooth, and it's going to, you know, it's just a vibe, man. It's just a vibe. So you gotta move it and just feel the music. So yeah, that's basically it. So next I'm gonna be breaking down this movement right here. So this one is called the waist tick, and just like it sounds, you are ticking your waist. And the way that I do it is you kind of think like your body is hitting a wall in 4 spots, and you're still doing the same movement as a Whine, but your hips are hitting a wall. So let me show you how that goes. So just like in the Whine, you want to be in a nice low position. You want to think you have 4 spots, and the 4 spots I like to focus on are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's like a square, and you're hitting your hips on a wall, the 4 walls of the square. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you do it more, it just becomes more fluid. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, as you do it more and more, you'll be able to get faster at it. So it just starts looking like this. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, and wind it up. Yeah. We have one more movement. So yeah, this one's my favorite. I learned it from my grandma. So make sure you work on this one. The last movement I'm gonna be breaking down today is this one right here. So I call this one the grandma after 2 glasses of wine, because as you imagine, I learned this move from my grandma. She is such a queen, and she loves to dance as well. But you know, she really brings out her extra flavor if she has 2 glasses of wine. I don't know what it is about the number 2. 1, 3, nah, but 2, she brings out her, that's when you get to know the real Gala. So this movement is very, very simple, but very vibey. And any Caribbean knows that that is a staple of watching your parents or family dance when you're growing up. Because when they do that, that's when you know the party is getting started. So let me show it to you right now. It's kind of like they are slow dancing with themselves. So there's always the hand right here, and then the hand up here. And then there's just a little bit of like hip sway, and there's just emotion in it as well. So when my grandma does it, how it looks is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. It's like a very simple movement of slow dancing with yourself. 2, da 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 da. And when my grandma really feeling it, she grabs my hand and has me do it with her. So if you are from the Caribbean, every single one of you have a family member who does this movement right here, and you know who it is. It could be your grandma, it could be your mom, it could be your pops. For me, it's my grandma. So, hey, 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 Alright, so so that was the last movement from part 1 of Caribbean Dance Moves for Science. Thank you for watching to this point. Gala, stop. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for enjoying the vibes as always. It's been a lot of fun sharing these dances with you and creating these tutorials. I will be breaking down the other videos I've created that I've shared throughout social media, just as I did this one in part 2, 3, and 4 series. As I create more, I will create more tutorials. I've been enjoying your requests you give me for a lot of these different animes and video games. It's been a lot of fun showing y'all these dance moves. So of course, to end this video, I will do it in the only way I know, which is with a little dance party. Let's go. This is a Tangem production. Dun dun dun.